But again, Senator Mitch McConnell, who is the Senate Majority Leader, is in essence, Adam Shapiro, basically just going over once again what he sees as what's wrong with Obamacare. But when are we going to start to hear what they have to put forth to the American people and to the rest of the Senate?
Well, they'll probably start leaking details of this amended draft that was first scored by CBO by the end of this week, because it's John Cornyn, number 2 in the Senate, the whip, who reports to Mitch McConnell, who has told Fox News and different reporters that they do expect a vote on a health care bill next week. Also, he says that they could release an update draft of that bill by the end of this week. That would be released, Liz, because they would be sending it to the CBO to be scored. So remember, some of the key issues that held up what's called the Better Care Reconciliation Act were the issues of funding for opioid addiction treatment. Rob Portman, Ohio, was against the original bill. He wanted more money. McConnell's offering $45 billion. There was the discussion about keeping some of the Medicaid expansion in place and paying for it by not repealing the 3.8% net investment tax. That upset fiscal conservatives. So they're doing a balancing act here, and we'll get the details of that balance perhaps by the end of this week. There's the Ted Cruz amendment, which some critics say would raise premiums for older people, 64 years and older, but would lower premiums for people who don't have pre-existing conditions, young people who would be able to buy insurance even if it doesn't meet the Obamacare mandates. Here's what President Trump has had to say about all of this since yesterday, late evening, and this morning. First, he said, for years, even as a civilian, I listened as Republicans pushed the repeal and replace of Obamacare. Now they finally have their chance. This morning, he said, quote, I cannot imagine that Congress would dare to leave Washington without a beautiful new health care bill fully approved and ready to go. 3 weeks until the August recess, and Congress has every intention of taking that vacation, Liz. There are no plans, at least announced as of yet, to rescind the recess.
Well, every single representative and every single senator that we have interviewed on this show, I have always asked, would you suspend your August recess and work through it if you felt that it would get this done? They all said yes.
Yes,
but
they said.
Apparently, no.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are you hearing?
They say yes because it's easy to say yes when you know that leadership will not do that. When you speak to the aides who've all planned their vacations up on the Hill, they say, this recess is going forward. Now, they could. I mean, there's always the possibility they would not take the recess. But leadership has not said, we're going to rescind the recess. Yeah,
well, here at Fox Business and everywhere else I've been, we've always come off vacation if there was a huge breaking story. Adam, thank you very much. Adam Shapiro.